Yeah, so today's the day. We finalized training yesterday, and today we're gonna start doing the jumps. And it's pretty scary, pretty excited. I'm still fairly calm for having this first-hand experience, but yeah, I feel myself really very nervous.
Ever since I was a little kid, my dream is to try skydiving. Tandem skydiving is the most approachable option nowadays, but I never felt like it was adventurous enough for me. Even though there are tons of videos on YouTube with people claiming that it was a near-death experience, or famous people making speeches about how courageous they are.
You're flying. There's zero fear. You realize that the point of maximum danger is the point of minimum fear.
Is it though? The data on that is pretty clear. The mortality rate on tandem jumps is about 1 in a million, and in the last 20 years there was no accident in the UK whatsoever. But not the fact that it's not dangerous enough was the thing that put me off all these years. It was that safety during your jumps is the responsibility of somebody else. Now, I had to reach out to my network to find more info, and I found a Facebook group that helped tremendously. Not only that I was pointing in the right direction, but I received a few messages from people encouraging me to go for a skydiver license, and they were super happy to share with me their experiences. I contacted a few instructors to compare the options available, but then I was pointed towards a junior who proved to be a great mentor. Usually when I start something that I know very little about, I like to do my homeworks and understand on a decent level what I'm getting myself into. Junior was very informative, and even before I confirmed that I want to work with him, he took quite some time to reply to every single one of my many questions. I was also very surprised by the fact that he also recommended a few instructors in England if I wanted to do the course locally, but since I've never been to Portugal before, Evora seemed like an interesting option. The training session was very much fun. Junior has this habit of not scheduling students for jumps on the same day as ground school, which makes you more at ease. One of the things that surprised me the most was the complexity of the sport. There are so many things you need to consider before you start to jump. I was originally thinking that you just gear up, get on the plane, jump, and that's that, but there is so much more. From the way the gear was constructed, the way you exit the plane, free-falling, opening, emergency situations, canopy control, spotting and following the landing pattern, and finally having a good landing.
Hold, 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 hold.
I was very good on the canopy, but just before I was about to hit the ground.
Wait, I did it full flat. 10, 5, feet together. Up, 5. Start flatting, full flat, full flat, full flat, full flat, flat. Okay, Octavian, go gear up. Time to go up.
The public conception is that in order to get through skydiving school, you need to be courageous. And nothing can be further from the truth. If you need one thing, that is to be mentally strong. The level of pressure that you feel on a psychological level is insane. For the first few days, every time I got on the plane, I would promise myself over and over again that after this jump, I am done for good. The truth is that I quit like 100 times. I just never said it out loud. And that was the moment where the fun began. With a brand new Octavian. And finally, I learned how to land on my face.
Wait, wait, wait. Start flaring. Full flare. Hold, hold, hold and walk. Ah! Woo! There we go. May I have your attention, please? Let's say congratulations to Octavian. He finished his AFF. He's ready for solo jumps. For Nigeli mentor skydiver.
Okay.
Yeah. Video video, my friend. Congrats. How do you feel now?
Awesome. I can't wait to go again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first time I was terrified, now it's like I can't wait to get started again. So it's awesome. Started to enjoy it.
Okay, let's have fun. Woo!
Here's how a regular day would start. The first jump of the day was the hardest. You try as much as you can to look courageous, but deep down you hope that something will happen to the plane, or there might be a change in the winds that would make it impossible to go up. And you weren't scared enough. Each morning we had an emergency briefing when we had to go through all the worst case scenarios and think about what we need to do if that would happen.
You see this? Look, locate, cut, no wait, you need the timing, that's why you have look, locate, cut, wait, to avoid, cut, wait.
After that, we were scheduling the landing pattern based on the wind conditions.
So, if you can, really important to stay playing here and really start your 1000 feet here.
Soon enough, each one of us would hear our name called, and from that moment onwards, shit is about to get real. The next stage is to plan the jump. Then you get into the plane. The most nerve-wracking part was that the plane would take about 20 minutes to get to 14,000 feet. But the thing I found the most amusing is that after 8,000 feet, people were starting to get really quiet. Well, most of them.
Fox say,
What does the fox say? Ow! 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 What does the fox say? Ow! 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 Ow!
And before the door was about to open, you'd feel the plane stopping its ascending and getting into a very stable position. And then you knew, it's go time. One of the things that I really enjoyed was that after every jump, we would get together and each one of us would share their experiences.
Kelly, how was your last jump?
Last jump of the day was great. Bit of roly-poly, Kelly roly-poly, that's, you know, famous. Then a bit of foo, and a bit of foo.
What's the foo?
And then a bit of... and then a bit more like with the legs, so... And then, shit, I need to go over there. Can't do any tricks. 1,000, 500, 300. Landed. That was my last.
I came to Evora for 7 days with the mindset to finalize the course as soon as I can and be on my way the very next second that was done. But instead, I extended my stay and purposely left a few console jumps to do, just to have a reason to come back. The experience that I thought would accelerate the rhythm of my life actually taught me to slow down once in a while and enjoy the moment. No more overthinking. No more stress. No more rush. Sometimes you just need to arch and relax.